What it do, fam? This your boy D, and coming back with another video. And those who are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to push that post bell notification button for any future content. And those who are returning, thank you for your support. Well, this one right here is out of Georgia, and what was that? It was Lieutenant, what was that? Army Lieutenant Colonel Dahlia Daure. Had to, pretty much, go and do active duty, for a little bit, where she had to be away from home for a while. But then when she comes back, she comes to a surprise in her house. There's a squatter in there. And we're going to watch the video, and you can see what happened.
We begin now with an update to a Channel 2 Action News investigation. A local Army officer is back in her Dekalb County home tonight, a week after we told you about how a squatter had moved in and was living in her place. Well, the woman's crediting Channel 2 Consumer Investigator Justin Gray for getting her back in her home. And Justin with us, and that squatter is now behind bars.
Well, Justin, normally homeowners are told they have to go through the eviction process, which can take months. That's what Lieutenant Colonel Dahlia Daure was initially told by Dekalb police earlier this month. But after our Channel 2 Action News story aired, the Dekalb Sheriff's Office contacted her and said they will circumvent that process with something called an intruder affidavit.
If it wasn't for Channel 2, Justin Gray, I wouldn't be here today, and I'm truly grateful.
Look at all the stuff pulled out of this Dekalb County house. The alleged squatter, Vincent Simon, had only been in the home a matter of weeks, but you can see he had really moved in. Even his dogs had to be carted out. Our Channel 2 Action News photographer was there, camera rolling, as Simon was moved out of Lieutenant Colonel Dahlia Daure's Ellenwood home by order of an intruder affidavit.
Just as I finished renovating, you leisurely moved in like it's yours. No. I was not going to let this go.
It was 1 week ago that Lieutenant Colonel Daure first reached out to Channel 2. She'd put her home up for sale while away on Army active duty in Chicago when this convicted criminal moved in, putting up beware of dog signs and cardboard in the windows, claiming he had a lease. Daure was told by police she would have to take him to court and go through a formal eviction process.
I felt violated. Had I not been serving my country, I would have been in my home.
But this week, Daure got to see Simon led out of the house in cuffs.
Vincent, your time is up.
It feels good when you can return the home back to their homeowner.
Police found a gun and suspected ecstasy in the home. You can see the giant gun safe Simon had brought in. As a convicted felon, he legally cannot have a firearm.
He attempted to show us the lease. That's not what the law allows.
Normally showing a bogus lease or even just claiming to have a lease is enough to get a squatter case kicked to a months-long court battle.
You want to have protections of tenants, but you don't want protection of squatters.
Dekalb County Attorney John Ernst has been fighting a similar squatter case for a client since February and says these cases regularly drag on for months with delays both in the courts and with the marshals. His client still isn't back in his home.
It's been 3 months since they were moved in. And we'll probably have at least another month and a half.
But with the sheriff's office bypassing that eviction process, Daure now has her house back.
I came here with a mission in mind to get him out of my house and put him in jail where he belongs.
And mission accomplished for Lieutenant Colonel Daure. The attorney we talked to, John Ernst, he's also the mayor of Brookhaven and says he has been looking at this on the public policy side as well on how to make the process more efficient. Obviously, the Dekalb sheriff stepping in here with that intruder affidavit sped up all of this for Lieutenant Daure by definitely weeks and likely months, Justin.
Justin Gray, well done. Thank you. Now, there are ways to protect your property from squatters. Some of the easiest things that you can do is to secure all entrances to your property. Also, post signs saying no trespassing. You can hire a property management company to carry out regular home inspections, and they can help you find a desirable tenant to make sure that there are no squatters on your property.
Now there you have it. This woman came back to her house after being gone for active duty for a little bit, and come back to the squatter. I mean, the squatter had furniture and everything in her house. Vincent Gary, whatever his name is, he been in there for a minute. But my thing is, I think the law is a joke. When they talk about you have to go before a person can be put out of your house. Somebody, an unwelcome person you don't even know. She come home from serving her duty, doing her duty in the Army, to somebody else living in her house. And I've known some people that this one person that it actually happened to, they had to go through loops and chains to get an eviction notice to get that person out the house. Without that eviction notice, that person had the right to stay there. That's a joke to me. A big fat joke. How in the world somebody don't pay rent or name is not on a lease or anything? How can they stay in there and you have to go through loops and holes and jump over obstacles just to get these people out of your house? Thank God that somebody ended up pulling strings when they the investigators had pulled some strings for them to get this man out of her house. I feel it's a joke because that's invasion, home invasion. They should be arrested instantly. It shouldn't have to be going through court and all this and trying to get paperwork to get them out. No, they need to be out of your house. They need to be out of your house. No way. No way. No way. No way. To me, sometimes the law is a joke because of the fact that it's like they accommodate the criminal more than they do the person, the victim. Because I'm telling you, somebody would have either shot him, killed him, did something. What they gonna do? Arrest the person because somebody's that they don't know in their house? They don't know if that person gonna hurt them or not, or whatever. But nobody should have to come home after doing active duty and see some stranger up in their house, living up in there, like it was nothing, like it was his property, like he paid rent there, like he got the mortgage, his name on the deed. No, they should have arrested him. Yep. To me, America is messed up in their priorities, in their accommodations, and in the way they do things. This world is messed up. Saints, give your life to Jesus. He's the only one that can see you through. And with that being said, this is your boy D. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And first of all, God loves you. And I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So until we meet again in the next video, peace.